Yo, what is going on, guys? Hess here, CollectiveKicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys a detailed look and comparison between the Ultraboost Clima that is just releasing now and then the Ultraboost 4.0 in the white colorway. I have the white of both of these. I also have the cream ones for comparison also, so you could see the difference between the patterns from the Climas, the 4s, and the 1s. So hopefully you guys find this video informative. Let's go ahead and show you guys the shoes. So first of all, the box, it says Ultraboost Clima on it. It doesn't say LTD, and I got a US 9.5, which is my true to size for the Ultraboost. I got these ones overseas, I think for $180, I believe. And I got them from sneakers and stuff. But if you guys want to buy these, check the link in the description and I'll give you guys some options. I don't think that these are going to sell out, to be 100% honest, just because they haven't sold out in any of the UK sites that I've seen so far. And so you should be able to buy these pretty readily. The reason why I'm excited about this new version of the Ultraboost is because we already know the Ultraboost is going to be a great summer shoe, but this one kind of takes that concept to the next level because obviously of the ventilation in the shoe. You can see that this version has ridiculous size holes for ventilation on the toe box area and part of the tongue. It's definitely very noticeable how big the ventilation is on these. The other notable difference is this cage. It's kind of like a Primeknit type material over top of a leather. It's like encased inside the leather, which is kind of an interesting look. So it looks just like it's basically the same type of material, but it is harder on the back side of this than on the front. And even right here, there's actually a really soft material for the lace holes, which I thought was kind of cool. Usually we just have a hard plastic right there, so that's a nice little change of pace. The fundamentals about this shoe is exactly the same as the regular Ultraboost though. It has the same midsole, it has the same sole, and it has the 3D printed heel cage. It's kind of like a milky white, and then it has the Ultraboost in all silver. Then it has the cream insole that says Boost. The other thing that's kind of difficult to see, but the toe area crossed right here is actually two-tone. It's white and sort of a really light gray. Again, really hard to see, but there is some gray in there. And the lace tips are actually cream as well. The tongue is a lot different looking as well. As you can see, it doesn't have the crazy lines down the middle that the 4.0 had on it right here. So that's definitely a big change. And when you put these things on foot, they're definitely, no question, a lot more breathable than the regular version. And that's pretty crazy because the regular version is really breathable, at least for me. But these actually take it to the next level with the whole ventilation on the toe box area. The overall print, though, of the Primeknit is interesting because it does kind of remind you of a 1.0. Here's a side-by-side of the 1.0 and the Clima, and it does look very similar. You can see bigger ventilation here and here. Then it has a little bit of thicker Primeknit here and here. And then you have the crazy ventilation here and here again on the Clima. But the Clima definitely is much bigger holes than on the Ultraboost 1.0. And then along the sides right here, there's thicker material here and then here. The overall pattern looks pretty close to the 1. Obviously, when you get to the back section, it still changes quite a bit because the 1s actually had a mesh on this back section. I always thought it was Primeknit, but it's actually mesh along with the tongue. It's actually mesh. And look at the jean stains on mine, man. But you can see that the Clima has the Primeknit on the back versus the mesh of the 1, and same on the inside of the shoe. You still have the same liner though on both of them. So as you can see in all three of them, they actually all do have that same sort of toe box structure right here, but the Clima has just crazy holes on them. And then just to give you guys kind of a side-by-side of the 4.0 and the Climas, the materials on this is definitely a lot thicker. Feels like the Clima is actually a little bit stretchier than the 4s, but the 4s felt pretty stretchy in my opinion as well. Then you work your way up to the tongue and you can see the difference, that crazy little lines and stuff on the tongue versus the Clima, which is a lot more smooth comparison. Even the back part here is completely different. You can see the lines of the 4.0, which a lot of people really weren't feeling, and the Clima has that removed completely, so you don't get those lines running down the shoe anymore. And you can see on the back, the lines kind of come together on the 4, but on the other one, they don't have that. And then lastly, you can see that the cage is totally different. It has that weird material on it versus the white plastic. But I'm curious which one will get less dirty. Like this one definitely gets scuffed up a lot for me at least. So I have a feeling like this is going to get just as dirty. And then you can see the heel cage is kind of a milky white, as I mentioned, versus the regular white one, but they both have silver Ultraboost. As for the bottoms, you can see it has a blue torsion versus the black, and then you have the black outsole on the white joints right here, which is something that I really love. I love the fact that they have the black outsole on here. The white outsole in here is just going to get destroyed super duper fast, but it is what it is. But what do you guys think about the Clima version of the Ultraboost? Is it something that piques your guys' interest or not? Is it something that you guys are completely not interested in? I do like that they give us some options for kind of a lighter, more breathable material. It will be interesting to see what they do, because so far we've only seen a black, a gray, and a white colorway. Similar to what they did with the 4.0s, that's exactly the 3 that dropped when this one originally released. If they have cool patterns and cool colorways of the Clima, like, I think a lot of people are going to be interested in that for the summertime. But honestly, is it worth buying the Clima if you have the original Ultraboost already, or if you have this version? I mean, personally, I don't know if it's worth spending the $180, $200 on another pair just because it's a little bit more breathable than the regular pairs, because the regular pairs, in my opinion, are just super breathable as is. So it's kind of like overkill to make an even more breathable shoe than to just keep the one that you have that's already breathable. Plus, because of the hole size of the ventilation on here, if you wear no socks or different colored socks other than white, they're definitely going to show through the toe box area, which is something that we don't really worry about too much on the other pair. So that's just my 2 cents. I'm not really sure if it's worth buying unless you really are a diehard Ultraboost fan and your feet get really hot. Then this is obviously going to be a great option. Or if you just don't have any Ultraboost and you just want to get one for the summertime, this is also a great option. But again, money is money, and if you have the expendable income to be able to buy multiple pairs, then of course this is a great option, but I don't think it is a must-have for most of us out there. I do like the triple block colorway though, but when I looked closer, I didn't like how the toe area had a different sort of vibe to it. It wasn't all black, and that was kind of a bummer to see. But I didn't buy that one. Unfortunately, I bought the white one just so I can give you a closer comparison, since I have the white version here, and I don't have the triple black 4s. But that's pretty much the video. I just want to give you guys a quick and dirty of it and let you guys know my thoughts on the new Clima Ultraboost. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if it was informative, hit the like button. If you guys want to actually buy the regular Ultraboost or the Clima Ultraboost, check the links in the description. If you guys didn't see the Oreo custom that I ended up doing on the Ultraboost with the blackout midsole, go ahead and check that video out if you guys want. I think that this is the best colorway personally that I've done, and I think it looks super good in my opinion. So hopefully you guys go check out that video as well. But thank you guys for stopping by and watching the video, and we will catch you guys for some more videos soon. Peace, guys.